guys, welcome to Over the Moony. My name is Katie and today we're talking about what I ate in Walt Disney World because there's nothing better than good Disney food. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. So I wanted to share with you guys what we ate while we were on our honeymoon because we had some amazing things. There were some things that were new to me and I was so excited about them. So I wanted to share them with you guys in the event that you are heading down there soon and you haven't tried this stuff, then you can try something new. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Some stuff I do have pictures of and video of, some stuff I don't. A lot of the times since we weren't really snacking so much, I was just so hungry by the time that we got our food that I just wanted to eat. So some stuff I will be showing you guys. The first time that we ate was when we got to the Polynesian. We ate at Captain Cook's, which is the quick service there in the Poly. So they don't have all of their restaurants open and Captain Cook's is really the only quick service restaurant that they have on property. So we ate there quite a few times. This is the only time that we did eat there for lunch and it was more or less just like, I'm hungry and I want something to eat. So I did have chicken nuggets and french fries, which was fine. I mean, it's chicken nuggets and french fries. Nothing to really write home about. It was fine. But then we went to Epcot. We did get Mickey pretzels. I did not eat very much of my Mickey pretzel, which is my favorite snack, and I felt bad throwing it away, but we probably should have just gotten one to split. I bought us each one. I was still pretty full from lunch from the chicken nuggets, which was, again, not my finest hour. There's so much good stuff to eat in Epcot, and we did not eat nearly as much of it as I wanted to, but we did end up having dinner at a new to me place, not that it's new by any stretch of the imagination. We did have dinner at the Rose and Crown, which is the sit-down service meal in the UK pavilion. And what's really, really nice now is that they actually have like a wait list, so you can put your name on a wait list for reservations immediately. So it'll tell you pretty much how long you're gonna wait. We put in 4 reservations. We were doing the scavenger hunt. It said that it was gonna be about 35 minutes and it was literally like 5. We barely had to wait. So we got right over there, got seated, and John and I both had fish and chips. So good. The fish was so fresh. The pieces of fish that you get are huge. They were so big. And then the french fries were so salty and delicious. They were so, so yummy. And John and I both really, really enjoyed it. You know, our waitress actually was like, you know, they're pretty big helpings. You can, if you might want to split it. And we were like, no. So I think I ate 1.5 pieces of fish, most of my french fries. John probably about the same. And then we were down there on our honeymoon, so I found that we got a lot of desserts for free. A lot of extra desserts, which was fine. So this one we got was, I think, the trifle. Yes, so we got the English trifle, which is layers of strawberries, vanilla custard, graham crackers, and whipped cream. That was just an on-the-house treat for us, which was so good. But we kept on thinking of the Friends episodes. Like John was just like, custard, good. Fruit, good. Meat, good. So that was funny. But yeah, that was really yummy and a nice size too. I don't know if what we got was the standard size or if that was just like a treat size for the people that are getting it as a complimentary dessert, but regardless, it was a nice, like, perfect way to finish off the evening. It wasn't too heavy, it wasn't too much, it wasn't too sweet, it was just perfect. So that was really all we ate the first day. We got to the parks, and we got to the Polynesian probably about like 1-ish. So, you know, we didn't have a full day to eat. Our second day there, we actually went off property. We went to Legoland. I'm gonna leave a link down below to the recap that I did, just in the event that you're curious. Legoland was nothing to really write home about, unfortunately. But John's a big fan of Lego, so we had to go there. But we did come back to eat dinner. I got us reservations at the Boathouse, which was kind of gonna be like our fancy, nice sit-down dinner. I'd never been to the Boathouse before, but looking at their menu, I was just trying to find something that I knew that John would enjoy. And it had steak, it had all of the things, it had lobster tail. So John's pretty much like, if we're eating out like at you know, pretty much our fancy eating out when we're home is like Red Lobster or Outback or something like that. He always just gets steak, lobster tail, potatoes. Like that's his happy place, is just getting those, and they had all 3 of those things at the Boathouse. So I was like, perfect, we'll do that. So we did get the coconut shrimp for an appetizer, which were so good. The shrimp were so big and they were really good. How did I even start this without even mentioning this? You guys, the bread though. The bread. So everyone raves about Ohana's bread, and I've had Ohana's bread and their bread is delicious, but do not sleep on the Boathouse's bread. Oh my gosh. So we ended up getting, they come out, they bring you 4, and we got another another serving of it. We probably could have kept them coming. So what she said was that they put honey butter on top of the bread, and it was just like, oh my god, my mouth is watering thinking about it. It was so fresh and so good, and the butter was delicious. Like, oh my god, my mouth is watering so much. Wow, wow, wow. It was so good. I wanted to actually ask if we could take some home with us, but we were both so full by the time like we were done with it. Like I didn't even want to think about it. But oh man, it was so good. So John ended up getting the filet, which came with or the petite filet, which I think he said was like 8 or 9 ounces. It was a big piece of meat, and it came with like some of the red bliss potatoes, and then he also got the main lobster tail, which was a good size. And I mean, it was a little expensive, but it was a good size lobster tail. And then I got the filet sliders. They were on the fresh baked bread on those rolls with french fries. You got two sliders, which was just perfect, and then the french fries were delicious. Everything there was just incredible. So then one of the other reasons why I wanted to go there was because their dessert selection is just spectacular. I actually sent a text to my dad because it has like a bunch of his favorite desserts. They had a key lime pie in a mason jar. They had a banana creme brulee, and then they had a couple other things, but these are my like 3 favorite ones. What I ended up getting was their strawberry shortcake, which is one of my favorite desserts. It was on a fresh baked biscuit with fresh whipped cream, ice cream, strawberries. Like, oh my god, so delicious. John ended up getting the Oreo sundae off the kids menu. So, you know, if you ever want something off the kids menu, they will oblige. They came out and they had like little Mickey, the Oreos were like Mickey ears in the ice cream, which was so cute. But he was full and he just wanted a little something sweet to finish off his night. So that was perfect. Perfect way to end it. So Tuesday morning, we ended up getting breakfast from Captain Cook's at the Polynesian. If you're curious and you want to get some Tonga toast and you don't want to go to Kona Cafe, you can get Tonga toast at Captain Cook's. I didn't. I had toyed with it a couple times, but ultimately I didn't. So just a couple things to note, because I went down this pitfall, especially if you're staying at the Polynesian. So John ended up getting the Mickey waffles, and I thought that he would get like a little thing of syrup with his Mickey waffles. And so I walked down to the quick service, picked it up, came all the way back. He opens up his container and is like, "Where is my syrup?" And I'm like, "There's no syrup in there." So I called guest services to see if they could bring us syrup because they forgot it. We were waiting and waiting and waiting and no one came. So I walked all the way back down to Captain Cook's and to ask for syrup, and she was like, "Oh, it's in with the condiments, so you had to get your own syrup." I was miffed, a touch miffed by that, because I would have thought that it would have just come, but it didn't. But whatever, it was fine. So John got the Mickey waffles, which he wasn't a fan of, especially by that time. Like, they were kind of cold, so we had to heat them up again and whatever. I got the oatmeal. They had steel cut oatmeal. I just wanted something not so sugary. So I got that for breakfast. It came with some sugar, brown sugar, walnuts, and raisins. So I just put like a little bit of sugar in there, and then the walnuts and the raisins, and it was oatmeal. It was fine. For lunch at Hollywood Studios, we ended up doing pizza Rizzo, which it's pizza, and you know, it's the weird little like personal size pizzas that tastes like cafeteria pizza. It wasn't bad by any means, but it's definitely not the best pizza in the entire world, but it gets the job done for sure. And then to continue with getting free desserts, the person that was waiting on us for our mobile order actually gave us a free cannoli as well, and it is the pumpkin cannoli that we had. John did not want anything to do with it, so I ate the whole thing. Woe is me. I ate the whole pumpkin cannoli and it was delicious. So good. And then we actually, like, this is such a small thing, but we did stop to pick up some drinks in the afternoon. We went over to one of just like the popcorn stands and I got a water, John got a cup of soda, and the person that was working there just was like, oh, it's my treat, it's on me, just congratulations. And I just thought that that was so sweet. Like, it just blew my mind. I was like, really? You're just giving this to me for free? It was so nice. So then we had dinner reservations at the Sci-Fi Dine-In theater. That was my first time ever being there, and I will say, like, probably the thing that I took away from it the most was how quiet it was. It was so quiet in there. There were kids in there, but everybody was just watching the movie screen. I thought it was okay. I think that you go more for the ambiance than anything. They were only seating one party per car, so John and I had the entire 3 rows of the car to ourselves. I ended up getting the buffalo chicken salad, which was good. It was good. I got it with blue cheese instead of ranch because I'm not a heathen. I'm from Buffalo. I'm sorry. Blue cheese goes with buffalo. Wings, chicken, whatever. Blue cheese, not ranch. Blue cheese is the way that God intended it. So I got that switched out to have blue cheese with that instead of the ranch dressing. No. John got a cheeseburger. That was pretty much like the story of every lunch that we had was John got a cheeseburger. John got a chocolate milkshake. I did not get a dessert. I really just wanted like a custard, just somewhere to go for ice cream. And I did not get that night. I did not get ice cream that night. So then we went over to the boardwalk, and unfortunately Ample Hills Creamery, which is so good, is closed. I'm so sad because I do love their ice cream so much, and that would have been the perfect dessert, but they are not there anymore. All of the tears. Wednesday was the day that we went to Animal Kingdom. That morning we had breakfast at Ale and Compass, which I was super jazzed about. Their menu looked so good and it did not disappoint. I got the blueberry bacon pancakes and they were so good. I could not finish them. You get 3 pancakes and you get a side of bacon or sausage. I got bacon. I think I ate like half of the pancakes. They were delicious, but a lot for me. John got just like the standard breakfast that had the eggs and bacon, sausage, toast, all that stuff. I did get toast too on the side. I love breakfast toast so much at restaurants when it's all like buttery and the jam, delicious. So I got that, and then they did end up giving us this little like chocolate mousse congratulations thing with the Mickey ears and the chocolate. I ate a little bit of that. I'm not a big like chocolate on chocolate person. I wasn't too crazy about that. It was fine, but I'm just not a big chocolate person like that. So then we went to Animal Kingdom. We went to Pizzafari for lunch. It was my first time there. I got the Cobb salad, which was perfect. So yummy, so good. A nice way to just have a nice light lunch. John got the cheeseburger. I also got the Scar specialty cupcake, which was a lot, but it was so yummy. It was a red velvet cupcake. It had like marshmallow filling with some crunchy marshmallows in there, and then chocolate frosting with like chocolate popping balls, and then this giant Scar with flames coming out, because of course I had to have a Scar cupcake. My favorite character is Scar, so of course I'm going to have the Scar cupcake, obviously. So I got that, and that was yummy. I did not eat the whole thing. I only ate like half of it, but it was very good. And then we went to Disney Springs. We really didn't do a lot of snacking in between, which I'm realizing, but we went to Disney Springs. We did the create your own minifigure thing at the Lego store, and then we went to Pizza Ponte, I believe is how you say it, because I had seen online that they have cup pepperoni, and I love cupped pepperoni. It is my favorite kind of pepperoni. It is on buffalo pizzas, is cupped pepperoni, and I saw a picture of it and I was like, that is where we're going for dinner. Their slices are massive. They're so big, and so John and I each got a pepperoni and a cheese slice, and it was really, really yummy. We took it back to our hotel. It kept well on the trip over. We probably waited about, like, I would say 10 minutes for a bus to come. So it was a little bit cold, but it wasn't terrible. It was food and I was very excited for it, but it was good pizza. Don't get me wrong. It was good pizza. Thin slice. They do have some Sicilian pizza too, but we just got the thin sliced giant slices. So good. So then Thursday was our day in Magic Kingdom, and I just wanted to have breakfast at Sleepy Hollow. So the last time that we were down there, they had this delicious breakfast sandwich with like eggs and bacon, or not bacon, but ham, I believe, which they did not have. So I just got the waffle with the hazelnut spread and fruit, and it was so good, you guys. It was delicious. I ate every single bite of that. The waffle is so yummy. Everything was just amazing. I might need to recreate that here because so good. What did John get? John got John got a corn dog, which he said was a corn dog. I've heard that the Disney World corn dogs are far inferior to Disneyland corn dogs. For lunch, we had Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. What did I have there? I got something. John got a hot dog. What did I get? Must not have been that memorable, huh? Oh, I got the grilled chicken club sandwich. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest thing. Then John wanted to get one of the popcorn buckets, so we stopped and got popcorn. Then I went over to, what is it, Sunshine Tree Terrace, I think, over in Adventureland. I wanted one of the orange things. I totally ordered the wrong thing. I wanted vanilla and orange in the float thing. I screwed it up, but it was still good. I just got orange on orange. Still yummy, very refreshing and light, but not exactly what I wanted, which is my own fault because I didn't know how to order. And then for dinner, we had dinner at Cinderella's Royal Table. So it is a little less expensive now because of the no characters. They do have Cinderella coming out to just kind of say hello. She stays up and away from everyone, but the food is really good there. So John and I more or less got the same thing. We got different appetizers. John got the charcuterie platter, and I got the soup of the day, which was a butternut squash, which was delicious. And then we both got the beef tenderloin. So good. It had celery root mash and asparagus, and then a sauce, and it was so good. The celery root mash was surprisingly delicious. I did not think it would be as flavorful as it was, but it was so good. The tenderloin was just like, it melted in your mouth. It was so yummy. The asparagus was asparagus. It was really, everything was really good though. Everything was delicious. So our waiter ended up bringing us out all three of the desserts that they offered, because initially I had ordered the hot de creme thing. It's like a coffee mousse with vanilla or with espresso beans on top, and I ordered it and he was like, well, I just want to let you know that's our vegan option, and obviously being that you ordered beef for dinner, you're not vegan, and that is our worst dessert that we have here. So how do you feel about chocolate? Because the other option was the just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, which, as I said, I'm not a big chocolate on chocolate person. So I did end up ordering the cheesecake, but then he brought out, he was like, this is the dessert that I wouldn't let you get, and then this is the dessert that you ordered, and this is the dessert that I wanted you to get. So we got to try all three. I'm very happy that he steered me away from that coffee dessert, because yeah, I took one bite and I was like, no, absolutely not. I'm not eating this. The cheesecake is a seasonal cheesecake, so it was a pumpkin cheesecake with like very nutmeggy flavoring in the graham crackers, and it was like a deconstructed cheesecake. It was very good. I enjoyed it a lot, and the chocolate situation was very chocolatey, but I will say that the little fruit option that they give you helps to cut it quite a bit. It makes it a lot more bearable than just eating all of the straight chocolate all together. But if you're a chocolate fan, then you'll probably love it. I'm just not the biggest chocolate person. Then the next morning before we left, we did get Captain Cook's again. So John got, I think it was like the bounty platter or something. It had like the eggs and the French toast and the bacon, sausage, all that kind of stuff. And I got the breakfast burrito, which was quite delicious, I will say. I enjoyed that quite a bit. So that is everything that we ate in Walt Disney World. Oh, I will also say I was pleasantly surprised by the iced tea at Rose and Crown. It is a Twinings iced tea. It was crazy strong, but so delicious. I really liked it a lot. But of all of the meals that we ate, the Boathouse was hands down my favorite, and I will be going back to the Boathouse every single time that we go down to Walt Disney World, if not only for the bread. Like, but everything is amazing there, but the bread, you guys, the bread. I feel like a good bread is overlooked sometimes, but whew, let me tell you, I could eat that. That could have been my entire meal, was just eating that bread over and over and over and over and over again. It was so good. So next time we go down, we are going there forever and always, the Boathouse. Who needs to try new things when you already know that things are delicious, right? But I am glad that we did try some new places, because I feel like we kind of just stumble back onto the same things when we go. Honestly, like my mom and I, when we go down there, we don't make a lot of dinner reservations, but I think that now maybe we'll try a little bit more. Because why the heck not? Eating is half the fun. I think that is everything that I have. So let me know if you guys have any dining reservations for me for the next time that I go down to Walt Disney World, which will hopefully be next spring. I actually do want to try to go down maybe twice next year. We'll see. If they do bring back like the Mickey's Not So Scary and the Very Merry Christmas Party, then I will probably try to go down for one of those two things. Because while we did get a little bit of a taste of the Not So Scary, I want to see the fireworks. I want to see the stage show. I want to do like all of the different foods. They did have some of those limited edition foods, but not all of them. And I didn't get to try any of them. But yeah, so I definitely want to try to get down there maybe twice next year, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, if there's anything that I should be trying, let me know. If there's anything that is your favorite that I did get to try, let me know. And let's just talk about Disney food, because it's just the best thing ever. So chat with me in those comments down below, and give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy watching it. Don't forget, I will leave a link down to my haul as well as my honeymoon recap in the event that you missed those. I will leave links down below. You can hit that subscribe button for more Disney content that will be coming your way very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.